Our big story today is, of course, the resentencing of former Minneapolis police officer Mohamed Noor after the Minnesota Supreme Court threw out his murder conviction. Let's go ahead and bring in our legal expert, criminal defense attorney Joe Tamburino. He's not affiliated with this case. Joe, the murder charge is out, so what remains?
Good morning, Sheila. What remains is a second-degree manslaughter, which means that he went from approximately 150-month sentence down what could be to 41 to 57 months. So it's quite a dip down.
So what can we expect in court during today's hearing?
Well, the judge will resentence him pursuant to the Minnesota sentencing guidelines for what's called a level 8 offense, which is second-degree manslaughter, which means that the judge could give him between 41 months at the low end and up to 57 months at the top end, which will significantly reduce his sentence.
And when you talk about the sentence, they're looking at his behavior when he was behind bars, and they're factoring all of that in when they make that decision.
Well, yes, everything is factored in. However, there's an expectation that when a prisoner is in prison, they behave themselves. They're on good behavior, because remember, all prisoners, as long as they're on good behavior, get 1/3 off their sentence. So yes, those reports are good for Mr. Noor, but it's also expected that he would have been on good behavior.
And when could Noor be released?
Well, that's just it. If he gets a 41-month sentence today, he'll be released immediately. If he gets a mid-range sentence of 48 months, he'll probably have a couple more months to do. And if the judge gives him the top range of 57 months, he'll have approximately 8 more months to serve.
And how does what happens today in this whole process, how could it impact the conviction of Derek Chauvin?
It could have a huge impact potentially. Think of it this way. Mr. Chauvin was convicted on 3 counts: second-degree felony murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. Well, now because of the Supreme Court decision, the third-degree murder charge will be dismissed, which leaves the large sentence of second-degree felony murder and the lower sentence of manslaughter. If for some reason on appeal, that second-degree felony murder is successfully challenged, then Mr. Chauvin would be in the same position as Mr. Noor, looking at a greatly reduced sentence.
All right. Legal analyst and criminal defense attorney, not affiliated with this case, Joe Tamburino, always here to help us break down what's happening inside the courtroom. Thank you so much, Joe, for joining us.
Thank you.
There's